That's still cold. When? Now you took a pee. Now you want tinkle tinkle. No, I got go tinkle tinkle. No, you gotta go tinkle tinkle. You gotta go tinkle tinkle. Yes, I gotta go tinkle tinkle.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Yep. Too bad.
Right, and don't use my toilet no more.
I'll use your sink.
Go down and use your toilet.
Corey said he wants window covered up. He had me keep the window so that if any bullet should come through that window, it would hit me and not him. Once we contained him in the vehicle, we sent gas money, several other officers started arriving. The assistant chief commander of the National Police Department SWAT operations that night. I was flying to the interstate where the ambulance stopped for the visit. As the team arrived, the team leaders were called to the SWAT team. Lieutenant Ken Pence was the entry team. This was an unusual situation because of the extreme violence potential, likelihood that the people were going to get killed inside the building started their hospitals. So this was not your ordinary situation. They had made the decision to escape the penitentiary and they were on the way.
Don't touch my motherfucking camera.
You snatched that up quick, didn't you?
Yeah, it's my...
One unit is a gas team, one is a sniper team, and one is an...
I'll fucking bite you.
What?
Touch my fucking camera, then I'll bite. It's not my camera.
So we practice opening the door and look at the angle. You know which way the key turns. Because a half a second turning the key could mean something's lying.
Touch.
3 is the
Don't touch my fucking camera. He gets very, very mad when somebody else touches it.
He's mouthing you.
The standoff had already been going on for
Fuck you.
See?
Negotiator Sergeant Nancy Field arrived on the scene.
Wow. Okay. Don't ever touch my camera again. I mean it. I need to get some stuff for me. Well, if I get that new one, then I don't have to worry about it.
I wish somebody could help me on my bunker.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot of questions, so I'll just say the wrong thing. It might make the situation more violent, but I was worried about getting another shot several times.
You never know. Maybe somebody will help me with it.
I haven't started it yet.
Here now.
You gotta pull it up first.
We're trying to get somebody going to the car now to move it back. Please don't do anything like this. Well, if you want anything, you have to let them go. That's all in dancing, is just let them go. And that was something that was non-negotiable. We could not let them continue.
Yes, and he is he killed 3 different times. I'm really excited. There's no way you can respond to that. Put a hostage still like it's a big deal and it's going to be your fault. After more than an hour of negotiations, paramedic Tidwell was let go. According to the scene, the SWAT team had to secure him until they could verify that he was not one of the escaped prisoners. Before I left, they told me, "We let you leave. They don't know those police cars. Let us go. We're going to keep short." And that was real hard to swallow. I really felt deep down that I knew they weren't going to know those police cars. But there was nothing I could do about it. At that point, it was getting things that point was left to the hospital. So I was trying to buy time for our SWAT team so they could devise a plan how they were going to rescue the hostages. I finally reached the point where I told him that if he killed the hostages, that he knew that we would kill him, and that I didn't think that he want to die either. You don't want to kill yourself. You don't want what I was doing. If you're taking him to some extent, he's been talking to me so that he would be paying attention to what was happening.
He's just strong.
Well, that's the best you got right now, sweetheart.
Yeah, it's burning my throat.
Still, statistically, during a hostage rescue, if we had to shoot someone, we would
That was an
make
old
sure
one.
that it was hostage taken.
See? 2018.
And we can solve this situation right now. There's no need of anybody.
And we're waiting and calming ourselves for a sniper shot. We saw the paramedic reach under his arm and unlock the door.
Y'all go hell down getting killed. You don't want to get killed tonight. You don't want to kill yourself.
When the paramedics jumped up front, we were forced to initiate the tactical rescue. The side door was open, and other SWAT officers jerked the driver out.
What was that?
Sergeant Fisher pulled the nurse out. Then we went in, and while Porter was struggling, got him cuffed.
Bad actors are moving arms around the state. Take out their vehicles and salvage the hardware. We'll lend you a buggy to do it.
And all the hostages were
Yeah.
rescued unharmed.
I don't need a buggy.
Only a driver was sent
My
back
wife
to
said I
prison
don't need
and
it.
given more than 2
Don't
months
need what?
for
A buggy.
an aggravated kidney.
What do you mean a buddy?
Buggy.
When it wore down as well as it did, he didn't phone the nurse, grabbed me and touched me and told me. It's so hard to just.
Why would you want one of them? They drive too slow.
Buggy?
No, the buggies.
No, they're good guys.
Everything that you that's within you is to cope with the stress of it. I think overall with the police department doing a very good job in this whole situation. Our negotiation team worked real hard and worked real well together. I think our SWAT team did a tremendous job. It was very expertise that got the hospital down. So once it's steady, I follow through.
I waited this game so close to that just to think about it, it was nerve-wracking. My most thankful part of it is that I'm alive. My partner's alive. The people that were victims are still alive.
This is a very bizarre call. I wondered how she got the phone when she told me she was calling me from a tree.
To children's eyes, the world looks much different than it does for us. But it's not such a dangerous thing we clearly recognize as threat. And a reckless sense of fun is enough to drive some parents up a tree. As Jack Lenhart and his wife Maria Lena found out on the night of October 16, 1992, at their home in Millville, Pennsylvania. Wendy Kelly has been a Columbia County dispatcher for 2 years.
This is a very bizarre call. Are you stuck in your car? No, I'm stuck in the tree. My husband got me back for 1 second. I was back to that. I can't on the tree with a 4-year-old. Okay. I'm trying to understand, make sure you're working it out. I wondered how she got the phone when she told me she was calling me from the tree. My husband turned to the phone. And this was the fact that they were going to take down my phone. To find out that he threw the phone up to her was probably the most humorous part of it all.
out there, like a couple little koala bears within the top of the tree. And we never really think about rescuing someone out of the tree when they had climbed up into it. Collier County C-230B, be advised there are power lines very close to this tree.
Hello?
Additional volunteer rescue workers continue to arrive, including firefighter Dennis Fisher. It's unreal that a 4-year-old child is flying to the top of a mountain that's approximately 25 to 30 feet tall.
The firefighters started climbing the tree, and the first one broke branches.
Yep, a little bit. I was very, very nervous, and with all these people up there, I thought they were all going to start coming out. Hold on, hold right there. Hang on, honey. Okay. There's the floor back. We can put everything very slow, nice and neat. Then time has it all in obedience. There we go, Jackie. 4-year-old Jackie escaped the incident without a scratch. Look at that.
He's curious about everything, and I'll ask my husband and I tell him specifically that something is very dangerous. He has very little natural fear. We were warning about trees.
Oh boy, that's a big worm. You can't watch a kid enough. You gotta watch them like a hawk. They'll always find a way to get in trouble. I think he was blessed, but I haven't tested him yet. Of course, I do not want to go through this again.
Jackie still thinks today. We're walking from the tree.
Somebody's fucking Gary.
Coming up on Paramedics Emergency Response.
Did she tell you why she was upset? That she was having a fight with her boyfriend.
I don't know how well she knew him and what his motives were.
How in the world? Apparently he slammed his head into the window somehow.
He went right over the guardrail and ran into that pole. Tell him our CTAS 1. You agonal rep, please get on the stretcher now.
3, 2, 1.
Use the code.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a picturesque city on the Canadian prairies.
I've turned this down a couple times already.
But the city's
And it's
first
still loud.
responders are some of the busiest in the country. The men and women of Saskatoon's MD ambulance respond to 30,000 emergency calls per year. These are the stories of the paramedics who race through the streets to answer the call.
No, that ain't. Wait, no. Even if you move up here, they won't lower your food stamps. Because all we gotta do is say we don't eat together. We eat separately. That's how I did it when I lived with Pat. Well, I was also putting for Jake.
All right then, that'll keep him busy on the floor.
We're going to a car crash.
I was getting about 300 and something. And Pat was only getting 100 and something. And then you had Jacob's sperm donor on food stamps, and he was getting his too. Jacob's sperm donor was getting his on the 5th. Pat was getting, wait. No. Pat was getting his on the 6th. So, yeah, the 2nd, Jacob Springburner was getting his, and the 9th, I was getting mine.
Supplies are loaded, ready for retrieval. Bring them to your bunker and look out for
Because
bad
I had
actors on
more
the
than
way.
them. I'm the one that went and got all the meats and stuff like that. Those guys got like the vegetables and stuff that goes with it. But I'm the one that bought all the meat.
The computer system as it's coming in. We know there's a car accident. We know there's at least 2 vehicles. We don't know the number of patients on the flight.
3 cars here. Because take the scene right here.
Fire's on scene already. Police are on scene already.
Two vehicles, that's it? Okay. Which car are we in? Okay. The silver car? You're this here? This is your blue car? Are you okay? Yeah. So what happened? Okay. And they came across.
When I touch your neck, does that hurt anywhere in there? Look to your left now.
You can have injuries that you don't know about until the adrenaline rush leaves and you have time to process the whole event.
How are you doing? A little bit of pain over there?
Does that hurt anywhere in there? Take a deep breath.
Did you want us to check you out a little more? You're good? Okay. Take care. So what happened?
I looked down because I was trying to find directions or something. I was looking at the map and I think I should red, I think, and I'm pretty sure.
By the time we got here, both were out walking around outside the vehicle. Just gonna check them out in the back, check the vitals, and most likely we'll be on their way.
This accident could have been a lot worse. All of the people involved were very lucky.
All the cars did exactly what they're supposed to do. Crumple zones all worked, airbags went off where they were supposed to. So, yeah, no one was hurt. See the airbags went off?
This car accident shows the importance of paying attention while you're driving.
See the airbags.
Eyes up, looking at the road.
Oh.
Don't look at your phone. Make sure that you are aware of what you are doing and what everyone is doing around you.
Hey, there's another call. Let's go.
That cop smelled weed in the car. In that girl's car. When he opened it, he's like, ooh, that's stinky.
Weed's good. Weed's good.
What? We just said, oh, fucking drink.
That train actually cuts us off from like that entire west end, so we need to wait there for a significant time.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If this is a serious call, that train could be the difference between life or death.
Lots of time. Initially, when we get on scene, I see that Code 8 is already there. She's sitting upright, her eyes are open.
Hello. How are you doing?
While I'm assessing her, she's not presenting normally. She's got a little bit of beads in her eyes. She's presenting a little bit lethargic.
What kind of drugs do you use? Okay, nothing to do. Okay. Any drinking out today? Sun, right? Okay, can you look at my nose? Can you check your pupils? Right?
Unconscious female, tongue legs, initial tongue drops, on one, and
Do you folks say this phone? Thank you for the phone number and leaving this for she's obviously not in a good spot right now.
What the hell, gamer? Kill these fucking people.
So there's a young male on the scene. He doesn't seem to know much about her. He says they're friends. I don't know how well she knew him and what his motives were.
And you know that she was staggering, stuff like that.
So we need to remove her from a potentially dangerous situation where she's not going to be able to make appropriate decisions for herself.
Are you in any pain?
Well, I'm not. Pretty good shape.
Did she tell you why she was upset or anything like that?
We had a brief discussion. What about you, Ed?
So do you know if she has any medical history or anything like that, any allergies?
When's the last time you took Messenger?
Unfortunately, not everybody can go up in a loving tank home. This girl is 19, she's homeless, she's using drugs, she does need our help.
Do you feel like you want to go to the hospital today?
Imagine you're this girl. You have no home, no family, no food. Where do you turn to?
Do you want us to take you with us until you're sober?
There are groups in the city that help support people on the street. These two ladies that called it in are part of one of those groups.
So we work primarily on the street with individuals who are transition of homelessness, partnership addiction, mental health, and women who are adult sex work. We do nutrition every night on the street. We also hand out hygiene items.
We found out after our assessment that she was intoxicated. It turns out that she actually had a breach of conditions for drinking, so she ended up going with the city police themselves. It's sad to see something like that, especially somebody who doesn't have a home. She's super young. Drugs at that age, I mean, it's not something.
How old is she?
I think she's only 19, so
Oh my God.
I know. Hope she can turn stuff around. On to the next one.
Good. Done.
Still to come on paramedics, emergency response.
When I hear a dog bite coming over the radio, I always assume the worst.
Maybe someone crashed a stolen car into a light post and the dog won't get you.
Before I got into EMS, I was a carpenter. I enjoyed what I was doing, but it just wasn't fulfilling. 1967 Caucus. I want to help people. I want to see that I'm making a difference. Every aspect that I look for is fulfilled by this job.
The responding brother for a 34-year-old male has been involved in a domestic dispute. Occupied the gas station to
30-year-old male, conscious breathing, laceration, bleeding is traumatic.
So when you're thinking of a traumatic injury, I'm thinking it's life threatening. That's my initial thought. Traumatic injuries equal possibility of death.
Check his C-spine when you get there, make sure that's all good. If he doesn't have a spine, if he doesn't have a spine, then it might be an issue. A jellyfish. Maybe he's a jellyfish.
So we pull up on scene. The patient has bandage already. That's been done by the police and carry first aid kits.
I'll grab the bandage kit and the monitor. Hi, I'm a paramedic.
The patient is very worked up. We need to calm him down so we can get a full story and find out what's going on so that we can treat him accordingly.
Can I check you out? Okay, I'm just going to check you out, okay?
Our next step is finding out what the mechanism of injury is.
Look at that.
Slammed his head into the window somehow. Don't know exactly how, but
So he told the police the injury was obtained by him putting his head into the window.
okay, come over here to my truck. I'm going to clean you up. Let's have a look at your eye.
I'm thinking, when you look at the injury and the way he looks and presents,
I want you to sit right here.
you hear the information that's told to you as to why he received the injury he did. They don't match. They don't look like that kind of injury would have occurred from hitting the window.
Yeah, she's going to need a long. He's going to put a bandage on here.
There's information that's given to you, and there's information that you have to obtain. And you have to do a little bit of investigational work to find out how it happened. And it's not always just point blank.
Okay.
I'm going to take a blood pressure hit inside the house, the outside. It looks like the other bit of gas pound thing in the house. You get in the house, pressure hit. We got you right away. When we go to the hospital, the doctors and nurses want to know what happened. How did this guy receive his injury? So we don't know if he put his head through it or if he sounds like he was fighting in the yard. You're telling me he got this injury or received this injury somehow, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, it's okay. Can I put this on your finger? So then you have to ask the police. You have to ask other people around. You have to be an investigator.
How about spending some of that national defense budget, eh? Log on to the network from your ops center, you'll see a tasty little contract. Expenses and equipment provided.
What happened? You went right over the guardrail and ran into that pole right there. And then I'm assuming that you fled.
When I hear a canine dog bite coming over the radio, I always assume the worst. A lot of times it will depend on how defiant the suspect is. They kept running and resisted the dog. Sometimes the injuries can be very serious.
Okay, so we have the L. That's what it is. No, not a full puncture or anything like that. Partial in here, but...
It looks very superficial, but you have to really examine it to see if it goes...
The lab thinks there's some mileage in breaking down a technical pickup with a minigun on the back. There's a high screw with the requisite. You've just got to get it off of them.
Yeah, it's pretty small puncture.
Probably more just painful and stuff, but maybe don't crash a stolen car into a light post and the dogs won't chase it.
We aren't biased when we're treating patients. We are removed from the legalities of the situations our patients are involved in.
Are you hurting anyone else on the lady to get your leg or anything like that?
So I'm treating this person the same as I would my brother or sister.
My
The perpetrator was involved in some rather serious crimes. The fact that he is walking away relatively unscathed speaks volumes of Saskatoon police for their use of professionalism and restraint when it comes to taking down a perpetrator.
Did you see that shot?
If I could stop yawning for 5 seconds.
I seen a canine dog before go after somebody. It ripped off his fucking arm.
On paramedics' emergency response.
Stop! We need you guys looking for the patient with your spotlights because he was hit on my stage by a semi on foot.
I think that you have to think that PTSD is real. We're not bred to see trauma over and over and over again. We see inhumanity, people hurting their children, people hurting their spouses, people hurting other people. We're not bred to see firsthand what inhumanity is.
Mr. 28, still responding office of Highway 41. Welcome back to the details.
Some sort of NDA.
22-year-old male, unconscious breathing, the patient is running around in the ditch.
Get some further updates, and everything is kind of unclear at this point.
The likelihood of being nothing or bad.
Rose to 28, we are now responding to also for a 22-year-old male who was initially involved in a rollover. While out of the vehicle, he was then struck by another vehicle on the highway.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, this is bad. It's not completely uncommon for details to evolve as we are driving to the call, but my spidey senses lit up and I felt that this call was going to be very bad. He's doing it right here.
Oh, there's lights in the ditch. Yeah, this looks like it.
Just turn the scene light on, we'll pull up right beside. Or what are we looking for? There's a vehicle in front of us on top of the ditch.
I'm not sure which one. I'm gonna call the pilot and get the light on there.
There aren't words to describe what we feel in that moment. But every second feels like an hour until you find that person.
Apparently he's like, I would do 5 seconds. He's in the ditch over here. All right.
We wanted to get every single person searching for this patient.
We need you guys looking for the patient with your spotlights in the ditch because they cannot see it on foot.
There's a patient right there. I'm taking the ditch.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Get on the radio, tell them we're shot one.
Quick trauma there for you. Take that one.
We gotta go now. This patient needs to be in the trauma center in order for him to survive.
If both of his legs are broken, we need to extremity lift him like if we're limb. We gotta move.
He's gonna die a lot faster from his heart stopping and his bones being broken, so my primary focus is his heart.
Okay, get ready? 3, 2, 1.
Keep making steady, okay? Keep breathing. You're doing good. I don't know if it's slower. I don't know if anything will go. That's the one that hit him before in my nose. And then as soon as we get in here, just go. And I need a firefighter.
Firefighters.
First he got hit by a car, and then a tractor trailer hit him.
When a person gets hit by such a big vehicle, you're going to sustain multiple fractures, your internal organs. It's based on the scene when the accident happened. There's not a good prognosis.
If you need me to take over, you want to switch, just let me know, okay?
No matter who our patient is and what trauma they have suffered, our goal is to keep them alive and get them to the hospital.
Let's get a collar on him.
And we will never stop trying.
Can I check you out?
On the assault call we attended to earlier in the evening,
That's okay. Come stand up.
that patient was transported to the emergency department. He received 14 stitches. He was then sent for a CT scan to make sure there was no internal bleeding in his head. And after that, he was released to the police custody. I'm happy to say he's doing much better now.
What about you,
We find ourselves dealing with a lot of people in unfortunate situations. The city has a support system in place through community support or the EGAS programs, and I'm glad that these vulnerable people have that support system.
We have a really good relationship with police, and a lot of times they like us to treat their suspects medically before they go to jail.
Pretended to touch like the whole arm.
Guilty, innocent, we treat everybody with the best care possible.
Is he alive? He's alive?
On that call, our patient succumbed to his injuries before we can even get him to the hospital. We tried numerous and various attempts to resuscitate him. but his injuries were irreparable.
This was a tough call.
Oh, you
I
did
don't
it,
think
man.
there was much we could have done for this patient, but you always want to do more.
It's a real tragedy. We learned that he was just getting into problems, barely over 20 years old, so he's barely an adult. And now his family has to go their whole lives knowing what it's like to live without him.
Well, you shouldn't have had all black on. He's black. He had everything black on.
Emergency response.
So of course he's gonna get hit. It's on a highway.
It's a regular Saturday night. Could be 100 reasons when somebody's walking around covered in blood. From what we can see right now, there's probably a blockage that's made your heart go real slow.
Do you want to come to the ambulance? We're going to take a look at you, okay?
Her seat has been pushed so far forward that she's actually lying over top of the steering wheel.
I've been in EMS for 16 years. I've never had someone burst out into song before.
I need to go get that cup of coffee.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a picturesque city.
Pause. You know, I love this thing.
What?
My PS3. I love it. If I could get married to it, I would. I really would, honey. That's how much I love it. I'm glad I got it.
Package received. The team are going to work.
I got the little cut box of the coffee that was in the coffee pot.
Alright.
I almost just put my coffee in for 180. That would have made it too hot.
So some supplies get handed to you on a plate, others in private military convoy. That's life. Go to the GPS point, get a hold of them. Somehow, and bring them to the bunker.
What's wrong, Dave?
Oh, check the phone.
Come on, it's 17.
You in position? Merriweather are inbound. Stop the convoy, get the supplies, drop them at the bunker. Out.
No wonder he's sleeping already.
Who?
Others across on the other side.
Huh.
He doesn't ever go to bed if they're right.
We were on all fucking bullets.
Come on, Christina texted me earlier. When Christina was texting me earlier, I guess her boyfriend, Christina's boyfriend, pissed Mom right the fuck off. And John. I guess John told Mom to tell him that he's not allowed up at the house at all. Just to drop Christina off and then he can go somewhere else. Tina's boyfriend's not allowed there either anymore. Oh, they're just right there. I rolled you one. Don't worry, I rolled you one, baby.
On the Canadian prairies. The city's first responders are some of the busiest in the country. The men and women of Saskatoon's MD ambulance respond to 30,000 emergencies.
See, that time's 12 and it's still fucking up.
These are the stories of the paramedics who race through the streets to answer the call.
Yep, today's the 17th. So I should be getting...
I do like the city at night. Oh, at night, I always go back over there.
Hey? What the fuck watching me on that?
Huh?
Oh, you did. When the hell did you write hi?
Oh.
It says 10 o'clock.
So regular Saturday night? There'd be 100 reasons why somebody's walking around that well covered in blood. Yeah, that's not that.
All that we have for dispatch information is a description of our patient and the fact that she's covered in blood. We're on 33rd, and at well, we don't see anybody yet. This woman didn't call the ambulance herself, so it's quite likely that she didn't even want one. And because she's on the move, it's making it more difficult for us to find her.
They're probably looking for the exact same person. Let's talk to these guys quickly. It's confusing when you're processing multiple calls and trying to find a single patient amidst a chaotic scene. So what?
Okay, potty again. Oh.
Okay, I know you chose the big con, but even you can't charm your way through a vault door. We're in luck, though. There's a professional crew robbing a bank using the exact heavy-duty hand drills we need. Like, right now, as we speak. And the cops have been notified, so get over there and get those drills as quickly as you can.
Hey, you got punched by a girl.
We need to get to the call really quick, because if that person is experiencing chest pain caused by a heart attack, their condition can worsen very quickly.
Get in there, and I'll grab 12 legal titles if you want to start on history. Whenever we have a cardiac patient, we do a 12 lead. The 12 lead gives us a big picture of the heart. That would show us the electrical activity that's going on and if the heart is functioning how it should be. Okay, how are we doing?
So when we walk into the room, I noticed that she's laying on the bed, which is not abnormal, but it's the way she's laying sideways. Okay, so heart rate I've got here is 44. It tells me that something's wrong with her. So she was up and walking today? Yes. Pain is actually, it's quite severe within the right side. I don't understand. So I know that this isn't like your last cardiac problems that you have, but sometimes you can have an atypical or a presentation that you don't want. This patient had cardiac problems before, and she said this didn't feel like anything that she's already had. Normal presentation for a heart attack would be chest pain radiating into the left shoulder or up into the neck. I'm going to take a picture of your heart and just take a look, see what it's doing. We will do that quick here, and we'll get the rest of your medical history as well. So what happened tonight? You just started complaining of pain and it wasn't going away? Okay, we're just going to hold this arm straight. I'm just going to hold nice and still, okay? I'm not going to ask you any more questions. I just want you to hold still for a second. Send two guys back in here. The heart tracing tells me right away that the patient's having a heart attack. You see stretcher? See two lines in the road. Can I get one more of your guys back here? I'll get you guys to keep doing up trying to get lines present. You're having a bit of a heart attack. From what we can see right now, there's probably a blockage somewhere that's made your heart go real close. 1, 2, 3. So we did a heart tracing just inside the house. There is some damage being done to her heart. Looks like she is having a heart attack. You okay? Okay. Kind of want to make things speedy. Move as quickly as we can, and we're going to take her to the hospital where she can see a cardiologist. I need that monitor right here.
Still to come on paramedics, emergency response.
Take a look at you, okay?
Her seat has been pushed so far forward that she's actually lying in the wheel.
I've been in EMS for 16 years. I've never had someone burst out with this on before.
Yo, get that other package, dude.
Now the question is why did you get paid? Sometimes bread is better. Better not to know. Better not to know.
For the police to tase someone, it has to be very serious. Is it a mental health issue? Is there weapons involved? We need to assess them to make sure that if they're being arrested, that they can actually go to jail, or they need to go to the hospital.
What happened? Hey, how are we doing?
This is his dad's house. He came and forced his way in, got upset.
Where did you get this thing?
Barricaded himself in the bathroom with a machete. And so his dad stand out here for about 5 hours and lost contact with him.
I just want to try and help you. You want to go to the back of our truck and we'll take a look at where we have some good light?
Once we lost contact with him, we had to go down to kick the door. And we kicked the door and the patient was plunging, but she's still armed.
Maybe let's take him to the back of the truck where we get a set of vitals on him and then just make a decision. Anytime you're dealing with someone who's on crystal meth or who has a mental illness background, we need to be very cautious with what we're doing. The patients can be extremely unpredictable. We're trying to help. They can be violent. But you never know what you're going to get or how quickly it's going to change. You're going to feel that tight up.
This has been about a 4-hour standoff with this individual. Been using crystal meth tonight, so hard things to determine whether or not it's drug related or it's just mental health issues causing problems tonight.
The police have spent their entire day with this guy. They handled it with the minimum force necessary, and our patient was relatively uninjured when everything was said and done. Yeah.
I think it's important to notice that we didn't listen to the late comments, and the first hour and a half was pretty decent for us.
All right, well, the end result in this scenario is he was not injured, and at the end, I hope he gets the help he needs.
Oh, the one dude on here. He said he had mental health issues, but it was because of the drugs, the crystal meth that he took.
I always enjoy helping people, and in this job, you get to see people at their worst, not to be great people, and also in a way at their best. Because when somebody's having the worst day of their life, they seem to have the ability to rise above it and show this fortitude and this strength that amazes you sometimes, and gives me a lot of satisfaction to help people through that situation and that experience.
One that is pending.
When I hear somebody is pinned, I'm thinking, are they pinned up against a tree, in between another car, in their own vehicle?
Go check out this guy.
It makes the entire situation a lot more complicated.
I'm just going to take a look first, Adam. We roll up on scene to see this tiny car crumpled up next to this massive piece of road construction equipment. It had to be at least 10 tons.
Their legs are pinned against the seat.
I walk around the car and I'm worried about
What's your name now? What's your name? Jamie. How fast are you going when you get 50 or 40?
I'm a second driver, and her seat has been pushed so far forward that she's actually lying over top of the steering wheel.
Okay, you got some abrasions on your hip here. He's complaining of abdominal pain. I can't see what's going on internally, but he could very well be bleeding from a vital organ.
Okay, down here.
When a vehicle is traveling at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour, everything in the vehicle is traveling at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. Everything comes to a full and complete stop, including stuff that's in your body. So when your skull comes to a stop, your brain actually hits off the front of your skull and then back off the back of your skull. We call that a coup contra coup.
So if you're the driver, they're going about 50 kilometers an hour.
I'm just glad that the people were wearing their seatbelts and didn't get thrown from the vehicle.
If you're not wearing a seatbelt, you turn into a flying object inside that car.
We're going to take off.
And you can hurt other passengers as well as yourself.
Okay.
What? Are you the only one in the room?
No.
No.
Next, on paramedics emergency response.
I've been in EMS for 16 years. I've never had someone burst out into song before. All right. I've been in emergency services for 25 years. I've had many jobs, but this one I get that satisfaction of a day where I've participated in the care of someone, and I like talking to people, and I like to find out their story. School's on 30K. I'm in the door. No, not in the dark either. I don't think people that can say that they really like going to work. But I do. I look forward to it each and every day.
So, about getting out of the casino. No security guard is gonna stop you walking out of there dressed as Nos. Just need to get our hands on the uniforms.
Preparing your arms currently running off now. You've conscious and alert, having difficulty breathing, complaining of head pain, feeling from state detoxing.
Dispatch says that the patient's detoxing. This tells me that the patient is either coming down from drugs or alcohol. What's your first name?
We have to expect some heat doing this, so get in there, grab what you need, and get out as quickly as possible. You're gonna have to head into the belly of the beast. Go to Mission Row Police Station. See if you can steal some uniforms from the locker rooms.
He wants to play a song. His job never gets old. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, right here. It is not common, when we go to a call where someone wants to bring out their guitar and play for us. You never know what you're gonna do. I've got just gotta go with it.
Lose the heat and get the uniforms back here.
I'm sorry that please just come here, sit down, let's do that thing again.
I didn't think he was gonna be good at all. But wow, this guy can actually play. This guy definitely is a pretty talented singer. I think he's just been a little bit distracted right now with some of his recreational activities. I think it's safe to say there's nothing seriously wrong with this young man, but we're going to check him out just to make sure. He's pretty good at that. Yeah, guitar and the singing, man. It's pretty good. And everyone goes away happy. Yeah, it was good with him, man. I know there's about 4 or 5 people wearing white tops and dark-colored bottoms, but no one was covered in blood.
The call that we did at the beginning of the night for the lady with the bleeding arm, we didn't ever find her, and nobody just picked her up. This is pretty common for people that we see down there picking up drugs. They may not be very concerned about their own well-being as their mind is focused on where to get their next fix or if they're going to be getting in trouble.
The lady we dealt with at the start of the night that had the heart attack, she was taken to the cardiac cath lab where she had the artery open that was blocked, and we just sent her to the floor.
That's where you'll grab them on the way out if you need them.
Issues, had to stand off here for about 4 or 5 hours. When we kicked the door, pager was playing. He's still armed.
Regarding the patient who was tased by the police, he was transported by police to the hospital where he received further assessment.
trying to help people, and then taken to police detentions.
On the motor vehicle collision, our male patient ended up acquiring a tear to his miscarriage artery, which caused blood loss to his small intestine, and he required emergency surgery. After his surgery, he made a full recovery.
Anything down here?
The driver ended up having a broken pelvis, and it required surgery. She spent over 3 weeks in the hospital, and months later is still recovering.
Our guitar soloist earlier this evening, everything checked out fine.
Thank you.
It didn't require any more medical attention. The guitar man says he still has hip pain, but he's doing fine.
Anything for you, my love.
Coming up on paramedic emergency response.
Before we get to the front door, I can hear the patient screaming.
Did you get beat up?
He was on the ground and they were kicking him. So I honked my horn and they scattered off down the street.
Stay. Don't move, okay?
We have to make sure this patient doesn't move his hand.
It must be very frightening for these children, and they had to call 911 for their father being cesarean.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a picturesque city on the Canadian prairies. But the city's first responders are some of the busiest in the country.
Couple of the seconds that taste has a weird taste to it.
MD ambulance respond to
did you get one like
30,000
that?
emergency calls per year. These are the stories of the paramedics who race through the streets to answer the call.
Oh, baby. What's that look for? Huh?
My sister's pissed. Her boyfriend was supposed to get out of work at 10 o'clock. It's already 4 something, and she has no idea where the fuck he is.
Vehicles on the scene. It could potentially mean a lot of things. It could be a dangerous situation. There could be weapons there.
Yeah, there's a door here. Just a lot of commotion going on.
Before we get to the front door, I can hear the patient screaming.
Alright. Nice to meet you too. Kind of casino, okay? You better be serious about this shit. So I can get you wherever you need to be to ride this place. No one says no to young ancestor. But I'm gonna need your help first, see? Like I had this accident, the kind that can put you away for 15 of life. It's not cool. That's my career. I mean, I'm not singing in those fucking showers. Shit! Get here!
When you can hear somebody screaming like that, before you even get to her, you know her level of education.
Okay. You gotta move fast. I swear the maid was about to break down the door. How does a 4-foot Mexican lady bang that loud? Anyway,
It's that blood-curdling kind of scream that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
It's an extremely tight space. She's face down on the floor. There's a cop on either end of her holding her down.
Mental health history, bipolar depression, anxiety.
The only way that I can physically give this patient an IV is to sit on her leg and
Look for convertible.
on either side of her, holding her down.
Have you ever seen an act like this before? Any others? What about drugs, street drugs?
You got the car yet? Just get it away from the hotel. Like, get rid of it. Like, I don't know, just drop it into some water. Sink it. Fuck! You hear that? Is that a... I think it's a fucking chopper outside my room. Fuck!
But we have to calm her down to get her out of here safely, because I don't want her to get hurt, okay?
We're at the point where, regardless the nature of the hysteria, we're going to have to sedate her to transport her to the hospital. There's just no other way to do it at this point. I don't want to sedate her so much that she's laying flat on the floor and I have to breathe for her. But I want to give her just enough that she's calm and we can walk her out of the house.
Okay, so...
They're watching me. And I think they're listening. Look, they'll be waiting for you. We got to rethink this. Take it up to El Burro, quick. Burn it, and torch the car before they find you. Good luck!
Destroy the fucking thing. Yeah, destroy it. That's all we're doing.
Give her another
How much total?
She said fine.
You can hire Sophie. Yes, you hire Sophie. She needs to hire Sophie.
All you see is going to do is send us all over to the fucking spot.
You just can't take it personally. She was kind of out of options. Her hands were tied, her feet were tied. It's not my job to judge how she got here. There's lots of things that she could be dealing with in her life. It's my job to help her.
Hey, no, change the plan. We burn the thing, every cop in the city will see. So many choppers, they're everywhere. You got to take it to the car crusher and the scrapyard. Go!
Every is typically extremely uncomfortable. It's very painful. It's an irritant. It temporarily blinds you. Fear mace will drop grown men. It will make grown men cry.
Oh, Jesus.
No, shit. What if they smell something? Like a dog or shit. My doorman was going crazy scratching at that door. Wait, what's that? I know you listening. The people in the hills who will help us. Take the thing to them, they'll handle it.
I have someone white here. They're considered one. They're designed for having to make
Well, I turn around the parking lot across the street and I happen to see a gentleman that's not going to attack the guy dirty on the ground. So I honked my horn and kind of yelled, and they scattered off down the street.
look for the here. There's a battery of things unless you run down on the C1.
My first concern now is making sure we don't have want to get the paramedics here. And so we're just trying to keep the calm and all the paramedics are coming. Where are you coming from?
Obviously, we have to take the throughway.
So one of his patients has pseudocon white to try and temporarily
Where the
remove
facility
and
is,
remove the very
my bunker is.
The best remedy for this stuff is water, and this soap. It's extremely hard to remove from your skin. It's an oil-based substance, so you need something like a dish soap and extra grease to remove it.
Are you wanting to do an X-ray on the wrist?
Poor gentleman, he's just shift at work, he's walking home. And he's drunk just out of nowhere. 3 assailants have stopped right, so he's had a tough night.
Hi guys, so you mind from? My name's Corbin. That's great. You didn't get like stabbed or nothing like that. You just need to go home, stand in the shower, and that's it. Warm water. Yes. You're doing really good. Always vital signs are normal. So deep breath. That's a scary thing to wake up to.
This patient handled being Mr. Mace very well. Typically, people are rolling on the ground, crying, in a lot of pain, but he was a real champ about it.
Two guys and a female maced him and then beat the shit out of him.
Still taking on board paramedics. Emergency response.
Stay.
We have to make sure this patient doesn't move.
Must be very frightened. Have to call 911 for the father.
Our jobs are dangerous. They're dangerous jobs.
Really develop this kind of hyper-awareness of what's going on around you.
Pay attention to what's going on behind you, beside you. You don't know what's happening in the shadow. Is it two guys coming up from the back alley? We've been into houses where all of a sudden there's a pit bull come around the corner and it's just growling.
Pit bull. And then suddenly you're in trouble.
We always have to be careful. We always have to check the room. We always have to make sure at the end of the day, I'm hoping it's balance.
No, because I seen an episode on here where they went in and nobody told them they had a German Shepherd, Pit Bull, and Rottweiler mix. While the fucker launched out and grabbed one of the cops by his throat.
So it's important for us to get there quickly and determine and assess whether or not this is something minor or something more serious.
Oh, look at his head.
You have to make sure this patient doesn't move his head or neck because he can make any injury he's already sustained worse. I'm walking back to the truck thinking, what do we need right now? I need a collar and I need a board to maintain C-spine line.
Alright, now you're getting close. These hill people crazy, okay? I mean, real crazy. Just drop the ride and get the hell out of there. You don't want to get into an unnecessary confrontation. Oh, shit, where's that chopper?
Just drive right through it.
If he moves, he could potentially injure himself more. Worst case scenario.
He's not going to kill you.
But I need you to stay still for me. Yeah, stay still. Just check him back out. I'm just going to tell you something.
Tell me if it hurts from touching the vertebrae.
There.
You want to go ahead and then also C-spine will get on
He's got to be there.
At this point, we want to maintain proper C-spine control.
We're just going to roll you onto a hard board, okay?
So that we don't make an injury worse than it already is.
Okay, wait, on my count. Are you ready? We're going to roll you over. No, just let them do it, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we're going to put a collar around your neck.
Perfect.
Protect your neck.
I remember having to run on the fucking thing.
We're going to look at you.
And then we gotta go down because it's like, no. You just have one job, okay? And all that is just to keep your head still.
The next part of this is we're going to lift you off the ground, okay? If you can't move your arms or your legs.
Imagine waking up after falling downstairs. The first thing you see is a bunch of cops and paramedics.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Everybody staring down at you.
It's coming at you. I'll get back to it then.
I swear, if that chopper come by again, I'm gonna shove a rocket so far up and... Hey, is it done? Okay, cool. I owe you for that. Whole thing's got me so amped up. A real fucking heights. I'm getting into it. I owe you, okay? but not that much. Not yet. Let's speak soon. Might have something else to throw your way.
QQ, what's the point of owning a bomb shelter if you're not dropping bombs? I joke. Of course. But if you did want to be a foreign policy player, there's a job on the system in your ops center.
There's different types of do not resuscitate orders. No CPR, no intubation. Maybe the patient doesn't want transport to the hospital.
Right here. Now your patient, the family is obviously upset, and they know that their loved one is leaving the house, for the last time, and so you just treat them with as much respect and empathy as you can. Where is your dad? He has cancer. Where's his cancer? He's in the bladder. Okay. And what's your dad's name? Lloyd. Hey, Lloyd. Can you open your eyes? Lloyd, I'm going to take a listen to your lungs here. Nice deep breath for me. See patients every day, every shift, every day. And again, nice deep breath, Lloyd. And suffer like Lloyd had been suffering, but it just doesn't ever get any easier. Lloyd, can you talk to me? No? Do you just feel weak right now? It's extremely tough to see somebody who's so sick. So in terms of treatment, from a family perspective, what would you guys like accomplished in Lloyd's treatment? I was caring for him at home, and I just can't look after him. Right. I can't get him to the bed, through the bed, to the bathroom. Okay.
I'm going to help Chrissy upstairs.
Okay. There we go. If he was going to be at home, or, like pass away at home. Wants to pass away at home. It's just not in your means right now. I can't look after him here.
They're close to the end of life, you guys. It's down to feeding. Maybe he can't even stand up or walk anymore. Can he go to the washroom himself?
1, 2, 3, yep.
It's 24/7 care, and that can be a lot for the family to have.
No man.
The supplies you're looking for are under law enforcement supervision. One of your team's going to draw police attention while the rest of you get them. Sound good? Get to work.
Heart cancer. And that shit fucking kills you fast.
Next on Paramedics Emergency Response.
Must be very frightening for these children, and they've had to call 911 for their father in this area. Being a paramedic, I always thought would be an interesting job. You want that rush, you want that excitement, that thrill. I like being able to help improve somebody's day when they're having the worst day of their life, maybe having to come in and help them. I always thought that would be very rewarding.
For a 51-year-old female patient with seizure activity.
Yeah, that's amazing.
When we receive a call for seizures, it's definitely potentially serious. They still seizure, has a seizure decided, will they have more than one? Hello guys, paramedic. This call came in from the family, I believe it was the daughter, called 911. What happened? Did he have a seizure? And you guys saw it? You can only imagine how scary it must be for his kids, seeing him seize multiple times in a row.
He's actually had about 6 or 7 seizures, and that's
a lot for everybody to handle. What is it? Now we need to start thinking about medication to solve the treatment. We can give you a poke in your arm here. 1, 2, 3, poke.
Well, as scary as it is, for this daughter to witness her dad having a seizure, she did a very good job recognizing he needed help and initiating 911. So we give Dad some medicine. Okay, we put it in his arm, and it's going to help stop these seizures. But we're going to pay for the hospital okay, to try and get his level regulated.
It must be very frightening for these children in this situation. They've had to call 911 for their father. Now there's strangers entering their home. The patient is very sick, and fortunately, his children were there to call 911 for him, and we were able to control the seizures.
Would you like the number one or both?
Yes, please, no.
Huh?
Yes, please, no.
The patient that we picked up earlier in the evening, I'm just glad that we got her out of the house safe, as well as the rest of us. I think I broke her glasses. Unfortunately, we see this a lot. She could be a nice, normal person on any other given day, but when she decides to take drugs, this is our outcome.
On the ground. So I talked for more and they scattered off down the street.
This poor guy just finished his shift at work. He was on his way home, and out of nowhere, he was assaulted for no good reason. The best remedy for this stuff is water. Water, and use soap. It's pretty unfortunate that those things happen to people. After rinsing his face all night, it took a couple of days for his vision to return to normal. Stay. Okay?
The guy from earlier in the night fell and struck his head on the concrete.
He was admitted to the hospital. He received a CT scan. He was observed and then later released.
Hi, boys. My name is Kristen. Can you open your eyes?
The patient we responded to earlier in the night, 88-year-old male with bladder cancer.
There we go.
Are you in any pain, sir? We transported him to hospital and he was
He was transported to hospital. He came to, we have no idea how he got there or what happened. The doctor at the hospital worked with this patient, provided him with medications.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Coming up on paramedics, emergency response.
Do you know what he hit you with?
I'd like raw pretty good.
Is the wind mask that goes on your face?
This guy actually can't catch his breath.
Okay. You got bugs crawling in your apartment all over the place. You can see bugs on the wall, on the ceiling, on the floor.
Bugs everywhere. You got hit a few times? The victim's often thrown right back into the same scenario.
Nobody deserves it. I don't deserve it.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a picturesque city on the Canadian prairies. The city's first responders are some of the busiest in the country. The men and women of Saskatoon's MD ambulance respond to 30,000 emergency calls per year. These are the stories of the paramedics who race through the streets to answer the call.
These are all based on a true story.
What do you think the next thing? Bring us today. know what we're gonna see. We're gonna see how the minute goes. You never know what you're gonna get. And there's a guy trying to get killed. Whoa! We almost got a patient. Almost got hit by a car on a bicycle.
67. He was talking gravel from underage metal. That's a laceration to his forehead. I don't know what happened.
We are heading to a residence. It sounds like involved in some sort of domestic dispute. And city police are on scene requesting us.
When we walk into the house, we really need to be aware of possible dangers. There could be multiple people, there could be weapons. We need to be aware of our surroundings.
Why don't we grab a seat here? You take off your hat for me. I just want to get a good look at you. Tell me what happened. I'm just going to check you out.
I'm not too sure actually. I either got clubbed or...
What did you lose consciousness or anything?
No, I didn't.
No? I didn't. No bumps on your head or this?
No, it's just really bad.
How many times did you hit? Was you knocked unconscious?
Not at all.
Have you guys been drinking?
Yeah, I just came home from a soccer game.
And how do you know him?
As my brother just said,
Do you know if he got you?
yeah, just brotherly argument.
Okay, we'll get you into a dress here and get you dressed up. Okay? You got shoes?
Yeah, I just got my shoes out inside here.
These brothers definitely had a disagreement. Sounds like they had already solved their issues by the time we got there. We just needed to kind of tidy up now.
So, Jamie. So do you know what he hit you with?
He's like rushing me and I like a club. I'm gonna clean me up just while you're talking. But then he was like too fast and he's like bleeding on the ground. I think he's like rock pretty good. Really bad.
It turns out that one of the brothers actually filmed the whole entire fight on his cell phone.
I was like freaking out and into it because I was like just getting tossed around it. And then I was like pitching at him and I threw his hat at him and then I threw his hat at him, like turned around and like brushed me and I raked my face like with it. Because he was on top of me. Really? I was like, look up for some demons. That is so ridiculous. Holy crap, man. Pretty silly, eh?
You got dressed in a rush when you found out people were coming. Honestness. Okay?
All family has issues. I have brothers. We all fight a little bit. Sometimes you hug it out, sometimes you duke it out. At the end of the day, you're still family.
Cardiac with a little bit of respiratory or respiratory with a little bit of cardiac?
Anytime we get called for a patient with chest pain or shortness of breath, we want to get there in a hurry.
He's short of breath, he's got chest pain. I'm thinking he's going to be sick. From time is of the essence.
The firefighters had put the patient on oxygen until we could get there to give him medication. Wait, see where your chest pain is on your chest. On the left side there. You're short of breath as well. Okay. I'm going to take a listen to your lungs again. Just see. Take some breaths for me while I listen. In a normal patient, we want to see oxygen saturation of 95 to 100%. This patient was 88% on oxygen. He's not moving a lot of air. He's silent in the base. They don't feel a lot of movement, and then he's got kind of a respiratory wave in the upper end.
We're gonna give you a nebulizer, okay? We're just getting it set up. We need to give this patient a nebulizer of Ventolin and Ativan to open up his airway. Do you have any other medical conditions other than COPD? Have you been throwing up? Yeah. Okay. It's coming. It's going in here right now. I couldn't imagine feeling the way this patient feels. You're starving for oxygen, but you can't get any.
What we're going to do is we're going to stand up and we're going to put a key underneath your bum. This guy actually can't catch his breath. So the anxiety comes with it. Like, counting, maybe more of a COPD observation that will test him, but I think if you were drowning, you know, like the first thing you do is like panic and you try to get to the surface, and then you end up using more oxygen. There's a sense of fear within him. It's compounding our situation.
We have another mask coming in for you. Listen to me, okay? We're going to tie this mask.
He's not responding to the nebulizer, so we need to try something else.
It's a big mask that goes on your face.
CPAP provides continuous positive pressure within the airways, which helps keep the lungs open and create shortness of breath.
We're going to put this mask on your face, and it's got a very high level of oxygen, and it pushes it in your lungs, okay? Big breath.
Patients are usually quite fearful of the CPAP mask. You're already short of breath, has the feeling of claustrophobia. You don't want that big mask on your face.
Does it feel better? Yeah?
I guess you can't breathe. That's a reason to be anxious.
We're definitely seeing an improvement in our patient. Our treatment is helping him. His anxiety is decreasing.
How is your chest pain now? They should relax a little.
So our stats are 99. Work of breathing is decreasing and becoming much easier.
That mask is really helping. Yeah, good. I'm glad you tried it.
When you see this patient take a sigh of relief, you can take a sigh of relief. You know, you finally found a treatment plan that has helped this patient.
You almost just slipped that the wrong way.
Huh?
You almost just slipped that the wrong way.
Yeah.
Still to come on paramedics, emergency response.
You got bugs crawling in your apartment all over the place. You can see bugs on the wall, on the ceiling, on the floor. Bugs everywhere.
Nice work. Your technicians are already breaking that down.
You're often thrown right back into the same scenario.
Nobody deserves this. I don't deserve it.
For me, good calls are the ones that you just have automatic reactions to. You don't really have to think, you just react. When somebody's having a true emergency, when I can do something to really help them.
Something that gets your adrenaline going, that makes you think.
Where you know what it is, and you know how to treat it, and you know what you have to do.
Part of the reason I'm here is for the adrenaline rush of it.
So, have you got out there?
I like to see somebody really sick and then try and fix that.
Looking for female patient, white 12, black tab, and no unconscious and breathing status at this time.
Right here, right?
Yeah, it's like the alley behind.
At this point, details are vague, and we don't know exactly where this patient is.
Yeah, is she over here?
Hi. When we find this patient, she's between two parked vehicles, which seems like a very dangerous place.
Hello?
The way the patient was situated, if a truck would have reversed, it probably wouldn't have seen her.
We're gonna sit you up. What's your name?
She definitely had the potential to get run over or injured from that vehicle.
What's your name? It's okay. We're gonna help you. Ready? What's your head? You have ears.
At this point, we don't know if this patient's passed out
We don't know if this patient's been left here.
Do you want to take a walk to the truck here?
Regardless of why she's there, it's definitely not a safe place for her to be sleeping.
Are you hurt?
No.
You just drank something?
It's quite clear that this patient is intoxicated, but we still need to assess her and make sure that there's nothing medically wrong with her otherwise.
Alright. And you want someone to do throw up?
Not since I was like, I'll see her for a run, but yeah, well, I'll see her.
We don't want to see this girl end up in the drunk tank or the hospital, so now we need to find her a safe way home. Hopefully we can find her friends to come give her a ride home.
So we've all been young. We've all probably made decisions that we have regretted.
Luckily for her, this was a happy ending. She didn't end up getting assaulted or run over by a car. A lot of bad things could have happened.
We've been searching for about half an hour.
Fortunately, things turned out well.
The respondent dealt with a 55-year-old male having chest pain, not breathing normal.
First thing we need to figure out is this cardiac related, or is this more of a muscular issue that he's had?
Not beside the door yet. We got those ropes. Hello? Can we turn on some lights? Can we turn on some lights? Let's just find these lights.
Hey, where you at? I got some folks up here in the penthouse. It's getting kind of wild in here. Crazy shit. It's just, some of these dudes don't feel right. They ain't joining in. Get here soon. You and me can talk to them. This the last thing, then I owe you one.
How long is a little while?
So as we meet the patient, you start to kind of take a look around the apartment.
You got bugs crawling in your apartment all over the place, eh? You can see bugs on the wall, on the ceiling, on the floor. Bugs everywhere.
There's movement on the
Shit!
floor around the
I was right!
there's
Them
movement
motherfuckers had cameras. Who knows what they got? I cannot have those pictures coming out. I'm a role model. I do cereal commercials. I'm the brand ambassador for a luxury sedan. Shit! Alright, security just chased them out. Get over here and delete those bitches. Permanently.
It's a form of an opiate, kind of like morphine. It's very good for pain control, but it's also highly addictive.
Let's just go outside. Yeah, grab a key.
This gentleman's addiction has clearly taken a hold of his life. He's started to neglect everything else.
So he's saying that he fell off his bike a couple days ago. It's a pedal bike, and he's got some pain to his ribs. That hurts, a little bit of pressure. How did you get started on your Galatas, Richard? What happened in 82?
Turns out that about 20 years ago, this guy had a serious work accident and has since become addicted to it.
I bugged out last week.
He needs some help, but luck he'll be able to get that treatment to get his life back together.
Have you talked to your doctor about the methadone? I don't want the methadone. I don't want to get sick. How about you get sick? How long have you been using it for? 2 years. You say that you wanted to quit his addiction once and for all. I'm going to beat this. I think you will. Sounds like you're ready to be done. What's that?
Still to come on Paramedics Emergency Response.
You got hit a few times? The victims dropping, throwing right back into the same scenario.
Nobody deserves this. I don't deserve it.
East to 67. City police are on scene with 2 patients involved in a domestic assault. Unknown injuries.
Obviously a family fight. On the way to the scene, we've got 2 concerns. What kind of injuries are we dealing with? And where is the perpetrator? Hey. Hold on.
And I see like lights everywhere.
With these kind of calls, the patients are oftentimes very emotional.
I don't even know,
Anything broken? No. Hey, stand up. You got hit a few times?
Yeah.
In the head? Was it hurt anywhere touching?
Oh.
These women are both really shaken. They've been in a very emotionally charged situation. They've been assaulted. We need to be able to calm them down so we can help them.
We're sitting here thinking we'll make whatever, right? And then start acting up. And I'm like, why?
Or much so ask the neighbors first.
Nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves this stuff like this and like that. Not for real. I don't deserve it.
Looks like no one's going to want to come. They are banged up a little bit, but nothing too serious.
You're going to file a report with the police tonight. And hopefully they'll capture them.
I hope so. She shouldn't be treated that way. I couldn't even help her. I didn't even know how to help her.
The perpetrator of this crime needs to know that his acts are not good for one. If there are no consequences, then acts like this are just empty.
How are you doing? The police have. I think they're fine. I hope everything works out for you.
Our role with this kind of call is to let our patient know that we're here for them.
If you change your mind about coming to the hospital, just let us know. We'll be here for a bit.
How you doing out there? I'm booked on a kids show tomorrow. That's gonna be awkward as shit. You taking care of it? Okay. Wow. I guess I do owe you one. I'm ready to deliver. Lock and load. Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Dropping, throwing right back into the same scenario. Hopefully the 2 women involved in this incident can get the help they need, and this doesn't happen again. At the beginning of the night, the call we went to where the 2 brothers fought.
So do you know what he hit you with?
We transported the one brother to the hospital.
I got hit pretty, like rock, pretty good.
He received 6 stitches in his forehead. He had a CT scan, and he was released from the hospital.
Most brothers over time figure out how to settle their differences without fighting. The brothers say that they deeply regret what happened that night, and they have since reconciled.
You put this mask on your face, and it's got a very high level of oxygen.
The COPD patient responded to earlier.
Stay dressed. Stay dressed.
He was transported to hospital and treated for over a month.
Wow.
Our patient earlier tonight with the chest pain.
I know everything is showing that you're having some kind of muscular pain.
He went to the hospital and was given a chest x-ray and a further cardiac workup. The patient is doing better now. He says he wanted his story told so that others know calling for help is the right thing to do. Both of these women are being very brave tonight and have decided to press charges against you. Very important for a victim of a domestic assault to make her official report. If a report is never given to the police, the abuse will continue to unfold. The only way to deal with it is to stop being quiet.
Tonight on Boston EMS, up close and personal on the streets of Boston.
We're currently on the way to a person shot in the street. And they caught him. One of these shot in the leg. Lost a bit of blood though. He could bleed to death with a bullet into the leg. Nice work.
Thing with heroin and eventually get you.
Motor vehicle accident, 10 west.
The role of fully involved for female on a train. This is my golden office. Dude, what are you doing? It's another night in Boston.
Intersection deadly in Moldova. We're currently on the way to a person shot in the street. You're going to feel the impact of their security in there. Shot usually gets worse. There's a big crowd.
We got there and there was this big scene of people there. Police kind of came at the same time. Yeah, he actually walked to the truck. How many times did he shot? 3 times. How many times have you shot? More usually? No, today. How many times have you been shot? I said, how many times have you been shot? Usually that means right now. He said 3 times, which was, I guess, in his lifetime. Well, he was only shot once today. You gotta stop getting shot like this. What's going on, man?
Don't kick my box, though. Don't keep me moving.
I'm not. No, we're just gonna look around. The first thing you do is you just cut all the clothes off. Any kind of trauma. So that's the first thing we do is inspection head to toe.
The biggest thing is swelling. She says big bruising and swelling. You're really concerned that there's some vasculature hit underneath the skin. First, I thought I saw some bruising, but in actuality, it's actually another bullet hole that he had. Like not 4 weeks ago.
Where he shot?
From the road.
Down the leg again. It's always your leg, huh? You don't feel the leg. It's funny, it's sneaky because a lot of times people think, you know, shot in the leg is not like threatening or, but it could be. You could bleed to death with a bullet into the leg. Absolutely. But lost a bit of blood though. He's super tachycardic. Heart racing at 140. When he first walked in the truck, he actually looked pretty good. And just as we were taking care of him, I mean, this guy was decompensating kind of quickly. He was very sweaty. His heart rate was really high. Like his body's going into this kind of shocky state. You just have to move. The only thing that trauma needs is the hospital. They need surgery. All right, honey. Mama's there, okay?
He needs to get into the OR and determine how bad everything is inside.
Downtown, we're in pretty good shape. The lower X line. Tobin Bridge, Sterl Drive, all clear. Out west of the city, Bass Turnpike's looking good.
A1.
One, can you take the motor vehicle accident at the lever connector northbound at 205? A1.
A1 on lever connector, okay. On the way.
Package destroyed.
We're going to motor vehicle accident. I said the woman was driving in the wrong direction. It doesn't say anything about any other vehicles even being involved. I'm on the lever connector northbound. I'm almost on at 93. I didn't get to say anything. Oh, there it is. Okay, the state police. Yeah, there's a car going the opposite direction, so this is it.
You got it.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, baby. We're really weakening their position. Is it not done, is it? Come on.
Let me see the head here real quick, okay? Any natural back pain? Okay. We just need to right the bottom of the ramp. They're coming up here. We'll get you to the hospital.
I'm investigating the crash. What happened? Did someone cut you off? Intentionally? You did?
The young lady may be telling us that she crashed the car intentionally, and these types of incidents aren't as
common as you would think. Okay, we're gonna get you in the back of the truck. It looks like a request for the suicide attempt. Get into a vehicle or boyfriend or something.
Well, that's just the three down there.
Oh, then she come up that way and just spun around and then they're going around.
Too bad for them.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I never had you on that. I did it on purpose. I know. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Well, she made the statements that you did on purpose. Yeah, we'll treat it as such, yeah. I mean, that won't be on record. Sometimes it's common for people who are in some type of emotional distress, whether it be depression, suicidal. They often are very open about it, they talk about it, because that's actually their way of asking for help.
This is posted up. It calls this the system.
A12 system.
This is A12 system.
Right.
It's rare that we actually get to sit here and look.
Yeah.
But, you know, this actually was told this is dedicated part of the city. So as the crow flies, Franklin Park is absolutely the middle of the city.
There's not many places we can't get to in a really good amount of, decent amount of time.
Handle 12, Sherwin Parkway in Hyde Park. Okay, we go.
We're called for an evaluation by the police after a woman was trying to climb a fence.
So we just got a call, a woman in her mid-40s who was seen crying in the street, and someone thought she was trying to climb a fence, and so she was out of place, and so someone called 911, basically.
Okay, then tell them that.
I was standing at a beacon, and they said I was trying to climb the fence.
Okay.
I walked for it. I walked into the bikes, and they said they do it down. He's really nasty on the phone. Calls me things that I don't want to hear.
But that's harder for a guy maybe to approach the same thing, especially because she's going through the end of a relationship. In a situation like that, we help someone just by talking to them. I'm sorry. Do you have another place you can go? Okay, so you have a safe place to stay, that's one thing. Do you want to go to the hospital? You don't really need to go to the hospital.
Casino security is going to be left holding their dicks after
I think it was helpful for her because she stopped crying. When I talked to her, she cried for a bit when she was explaining her story. Then she laughed a little bit. Did you? That's awesome. All right, cool. Good luck, Jennifer, okay? Yeah, you can't feel good, at least you look good, right? I just feel bad for her, but there's nothing I can do to make her feel better. No one's going to make her feel better. You just have to go through that part of life, unfortunately. So, but she didn't need us. She didn't need the hospital. The police are actually going to give her a ride to the MBTA so she can get where she was going quicker.
Epilepsy seems to be good. Food definitely could be life-threatening. This is her service, alright?
Billy, leash.
I'm the senior girl with both my wives, but I'm a woman, so we're always right.
I've been unknown my entire life. I got 2 sisters and a single mother, 2 daughters and my wife. I mean, I am surrounded by kids, so that's what it is.
Well, we're gonna have a good trip today. You ready?
What's ready is I gonna be?
And we're off. Here we go. First, I need coffee because my coffee's watered down. People make fun of me because I do extra cream and sugar. I need extra sugar because I'm extra creamy.
into the mold access tunnel. It's contracted the same company as bowling program. That's where we're going to get some cards. They're being held by a guard.
18 en route. So it's outside. So 17-year-old female that's here reported pickup, which usually means that an episode where they may have like passed out briefly. It's a hot day. Some people during the heat don't keep up with their fluids. They don't drink enough water. Okay.
She was walking over here. She said she was fine. She was getting around it, but she couldn't sit down. So she came, she walked to sit down, and then out of nowhere she just flat on her face.
Went down, I can see all her experience. It's part of our initial assessment. She had no neck pain, but they told me she went up pretty hard. You know, it wasn't her to put a call on her. Oh my God, she 1, 2, 3. When they told my patients were this big, I could do this job for 100 years.
Yeah, it's not a protocol anymore. We have a different protocol now.
Are you a nurse? No, I'm not, but I know it's weird, but they just changed the protocol. Because if her back is messed up, you would never know it. Why you pick her up like that? You look possible damage.
A lot of people get aggressive when they think they know what our job is, and it makes our job a little more difficult.
It makes you feel any better. It happened to me when I was mowing the grass last year. Really? You don't have much fluid to lose. You're tiny. So you gotta stay on top of these, stay hydrated, you know, especially when it's not getting warm out. Because otherwise this is gonna happen to you. She'll be okay. Drink water, people. That's what we're gonna do. Drink a lot of water. I've been doing this since I was 19. You never know what you're going to do from moment to moment. I think that's what's always kept me interested.
Right. You know what to do. Hijack that bus and you can use it to drive right through the front gates of Bolingbroke.
If you work as a supervisor for 10 years, but I don't really get from that patient interaction, your skills are going to suffer. And again, we're kind of really not looked on anymore as the first responders. We're supposed to be there in a supervisory role, scene safety and watch out for the crews and basically keep the crews out of harm. So supposedly when Dan got hit, he was saved by a Ford Explorer. Yeah, I'm with them now, Kathy. It's very minor. See what is going on.
Yeah. You hit me. You didn't make a stop. You didn't make a stop. It was the witness. Yeah, this is the witness, sir. She's the witness. Did she stop or not? She hit you? Yeah.
Well, listen, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. I know. Okay. Listen, one at a time. Every time you yelling and screaming, it's just going to get all turned into anarchy down here, so...
He's punching cars saying it's on the truck. I'm like, good.
All right.
Let them know you're punching people's cars like a weirdo.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name? Yeah, I do. You're a witness, right?
I saw her.
Okay. What's your name? But right after her with saying your name, she just looked at me. She went from being this loudmouth witness to kind of walking away and saying, oh, I don't even want to be here anymore.
There's 50 cameras up here, so they can just look at the cameras. He's just getting attention that I don't have time to give him.
She told me she didn't make a stop, and she just kept going, and she didn't.
The officer just reviewed the security footage, which is now in high def.
Witness, didn't see him get hit by the roadway. She beat the horn because he was taking his time.
Yep. He slaps the car.
Slaps the car. That's what's fair.
And then he saw all the signs. Of course, the usual. Have a good weekend. The woman is in a hurry, but she's driving appropriately. She goes to go by him, and he's kind of taking his time.
Oh, yeah, police come right straight out and get in the helicopter.
Slaps her car. So she actually never hit him. He hit her car. But we see this stuff all the time. It's, like I said, you almost end up playing referee, and you have to kind of figure it out. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
We're actually like right down the street from that call. Coming in as a person having a seizure. Epilepsy seizures, those definitely could be life-threatening. Some people have seizures that last so long and they go out without oxygen to the brain for a while. I mean, that can be dangerous. Every seizure is different, and every seizure should be taken seriously. With seizures, a lot of things could go wrong. And we're going up to the house right now. I'm sorry. This is her service, Darby.
When I put my bag down, I noticed that I put it over a toy. That I thought it was a toy, but it was her fuel bottle with a little string attached to it so the dog can actually get a hold of it and bring it over to her. Put the bag down and the dog's going crazy looking for the net. She's like, I know, I left them right here. Where are they? How many of these baby? I moved there when I was trying to get canopies and some electrical points.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
The medications that she's taking, they help control the seizures. They won't cure it, they won't stop it, but they would definitely mellow it down to the point that which was manageable.
Billy, leash, where's your leash? I'll take the leash. Now you can add one.
That's okay, right? It's okay. No, don't worry about it. He'll go with us, okay? I will put him in through the side as soon as I get you in, okay? Go ahead.
She can turn to hospital to reevaluate to get her medication levels checked, make sure they're all therapeutic level where they're helping her keep the seizures from happening. So I was a little hesitant on it at first. I packed up myself, and I know they add a lot differently when a stranger comes on and they don't know the difference between helping somebody and trying to harm somebody or something. The animals are just trying to keep her from begging around, trying to keep her calm. With no
myself up too.
It's just with nowhere, like from your shoulders down it happens. Everybody thinks that when you have a seizure off, you go on the floor and you are completely unaware of your surroundings. I would consider this being worse because you know exactly what's going on. You have all this working on your body, you have no control of it, but you're completely aware of it. It's a brave one. They don't make it like you anymore.
You guys are coming out, okay? You know what? I was really trying to say, but this was just such a sweet moment that I'm so glad that my family went away. I guess this is a strong moment. You can learn something from a patient, and in this case, I learned something from the dog. Like, this dog was just so chill and it knew what it had to do, and if I could have more people like that dog in the back of my car, it would be all set. He was just, like, so awesome.
Next, on the streets of Boston. There's a naked gentleman walking across the street. Very close. Did someone jump in inside too? Did someone jump in? Alright, no one ever turned around down.
The dude walking down the street butt ass naked.
There's a naked gentleman walking across the street.
I'm gonna get back in the prison again.
station, which is a good thing on islands.
Your birthday's next week? Wow. So Michaela was playing softball, and someone got close to her with a bat, struck her on the left side of her head. But luckily, it wasn't that area. She was getting hit hard. But who got the game ball? Look.
Hello, the people in me.
You know, how did you got the game ball?
I don't know. They just gave me.
Good job. Okay, tell the girl that's why when we got there, she was awake, alert, acting appropriately for her age. She didn't lose consciousness, had no pain, just a little headache. She's gonna be fine. We're just gonna take her down to the hospital, make sure everything's okay. Right? You're gonna be good?
On the way to unconscious on the bottom of the stairs and pointed up an overdose.
On our arrival, we found an approximately 20-year-old male who was at the foot of the stairs.
I take it this isn't a social call? No, sorry.
Coming down the stairs and must have had a collapse at some time and tumbled down a few steps. How long you been using it for? That's it?
Yeah. Thing with heroin, it eventually gets you.
When I first started, I was very opinionated. How can they do that to themselves? Or what are they doing that for? Or just dismissive of it. And now it's different. Now I feel bad because that's letting a demon into the one that you can never get rid of.
Yeah.
Good morning.
It's easy for you and I to say, just stop. What are you doing to yourself? Knock it off. Yeah, well, if it was that easy, they would. So we went from being, those people are horrible people and bad people to, they're not. They're really not. They have a problem, and I hope they make it without ending up in a bathtub dead.
Michaela, how do you like riding in the ambulance?
It's fun. It's really bumpy.
Really bumpy?
And I never went down in a big truck.
You don't feel dizzy? You don't feel nauseous or anything? You want to have some ice cream at the hospital after you get all taken care of? You don't like ice cream?
I like it.
I'll have your ice cream.
Okay.
Michaela's a great patient. She'll be the best patient I'll have all night, probably all month.
Let me get some. I had to get it out of my system.
Bunny is, I'll give you bunny is. No, you give me bunny. I'll give you bunny.
Thank you, David.
Gonna pull you out a couple bumps coming out, okay?
She may need a staple, may need a couple of sutures, but she'll be fine. She's in good condition.
What we thought was going to be a major injury ended up being a minor injury, and she had a very good attitude. She was a funny patient. She was very, she brightened our day up a little bit, we'll say that.
Next on Boston EMS.
We're going for a 16-year-old guy who's got a history of diabetes.
You take insulin? Yes.
Julie Clearing, 29. The blood sugar came up to 29, which is very, very dangerous.
Very, very low. I could kill him.
You're gonna keep the baby looking good. You have to. You can't drive around in a dirty ambulance. It also says a lot on your personality, you know what I mean? Like, you may not be the best clinician in the world, but if you treat people nice and you present yourself nice, really not much people will complain.
Are you ready almost? I'll rinse really quick. I'm just cranky. I don't know. I thought I was excited for my birthday and I'm not. I'm turning 33. 30 was awesome. 31. I had a baby. I don't
one, gray in my hair. So I think that is also a big, big, big shot to the ego. Because I'm old, I have wrinkles, and I have gray hair. That's that nobody wants right there.
Motor vehicle accident. Police requesting an eval of a child in.
Car accident. There's a child involved, and the police are requesting us to evaluate the child to determine whether or not this child should go to the hospital.
So they're calling down that the car went into a house. We'll be a little more interested when we get there.
Maybe this kid drove the car into the house. Sometimes we don't get enough information on these calls to determine what it is that we're going to. Oh, there's the car. All right. What's going on? Hello. Where's the kid? Is there a kid? Was there a kid in the car?
Yeah, there is a kid in the car?
No. Oh, alright. So it went from a child to an elderly person. That's what we're going to evaluate right now.
Right. This is an off-site Duggan security meeting. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. So you intel so you can identify the car. Find it, and I'm sure we'll get what we need. You could have done this clean. Now you're going to have to get dirty. Deal with
The
it.
airbag went off. There's a pretty good crunch in the front. Yeah. Hi, ma'am.
Wow, it's not any complaints at all. It's misplaced the brake of the gas and all. Yeah, it happened. But that little grease here in your wrist, it's what we see normally when you go to the steering wheel, the airbag goes off, it will keep you right there. You like to go down to the hospital and get checked out at all. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get your name, get over it, and I'm gonna have you sign something that says that I came later for you, go right to the hospital and you don't want to go. And I'll give you a nice little ice pack for that, okay? So that you'll keep an eye on it.
If we leave it here, there's no way we can get around home. Okay. You know the part is, she just filled that tank up. For nothing. For nothing.
So, heading up on the expressway southbound, state police got a couple of 911 calls, reported an accident. It's just one car though, so it wouldn't be a far stretch to assume this person may have been drinking earlier. Here it is right here. Nobody in it? Really? They're trying to see if maybe the person's down here in the woods. So, spend some time looking. If the person was intoxicated, their first thought is to try to get away because they don't want to end up being arrested. They're actually checking the woods with a thermal imaging camera to show warm. Something that's kind of new to our arsenal that I've never seen used in this way. What it shows is heat. The fire department obviously uses it inside a building to try to find people because through the black smoke where they can't see, that will show up and can direct them to find a body. You can see that?
Now get out of there.
Yep. I don't know what else would be doing that out there. The firefighter saw, perfectly, I saw it on the camera, was a warm image, which out there you think it could be nothing but a body. Unfortunately, once we got out there, it ended up that it was like a water outlet coming out of that's part of the Monson River, and it produces warm outflow, probably from the rainwater, and that's what was showing up as that image on the camera. Thank you guys. So in the end, we ended up with no patients. Somebody's car's banged up. Where the driver occupant is, we have no idea. But the state police will tow the car, and that's all. The person's going to have to show up tomorrow and explain why their car was up on the expressway smashed up with no keys in it.
Alright, so we're going for a 16-year-old guy who's on the floor, confused, diaphoretic, so all sweaty and stuff. He's got a history of diabetes.
Does he take insulin? Yes. Okay. Do
you know if he ate today?
I don't think he has. I came down from upstairs and I found him on the floor, the lamp knocked over, one shoe off. It's scary, it's stressful. It's not exactly the first one, but I don't think it's ever really just me.
29. His blood sugar came up to 29, which is very, very dangerous. He could have gone into a seizure, even potentially going into cardiac arrest.
He turned into 29 within 10 minutes because he was upstairs and we found him on the ground trying to phone.
You're okay, they still, okay?
By the time that it got there, they were able to give him glucagon. That helps bring the blood sugar up to the point where the patient is able to talk, mentate.
You just lay still for like 5 minutes, you're gonna feel better, okay?
So the wife pulled up and I thought she was going to be in hysterics. And I'm trying to explain to her what's going on. And she seemed like she was a little annoyed with him.
Did you not have anything to eat today?
Who's here?
4 pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah. The last glucometer read like May 15th. So yeah. 3 years ago, he had a cardiac arrest. He did have a cardiac arrest? So this guy's already faced death once, and today he was circling with the gas.
We're just gonna recheck your blood sugar, okay? I'm betting it's in the 200s, but that's good.
I long take the road.
This is what they would call insulin shock. Something happened today to where there was more insulin in his body than he needed. You check your blood sugar every day.
It's to the point where I don't.
You're gonna have to check your blood sugar every day. We're here. You did good.
He has the tools to take his blood sugar every day. Maybe start off by taking his blood sugar every day and not just, every 2 weeks.
Next on Boston EMS.
Waiting for some help here. We have Paramedic 1, we have no victim as of right now.
Who called for a 79-year-old male who was exercising and injured his leg? Good for him, though. Exercising. I woke up and just came to work. I went to grab the vacuum and put it in the living room, and I kind of just ended up with the handle in my hand. I broke it, and then I put it back together. I don't think you noticed it.
You know what? You feel better.
Yeah, you feel better.
Because
it's me. I'm a healing girl. I think he is completely with it if he thought I was pretty. He said I was a 10 out of 10. I'm just kidding. That was his pain. From my humor?
I said, what a beautiful lady, man. Shucks. I don't feel okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
You look a really good dream.
If I was only your age, we'd be the perfect couple. We would be the perfect couple. It's a compliment, whether you're 70 or you're 20. I'll take that compliment any day. I think he'll be fine to exercise another 10 years if he has to.
P117 report person shot. Drop square 415 P1.
It's a report of a person shot. One male shot, then hung up. No one on scene yet, but our main concern once we arrive on scene is how many victims, is the scene safe, and we'll go from there.
Where's the shooter? There's no victim yet. Waiting for some help here. There's a crime scene here with a firearm that we need to secure. There's a building to locate a possible suspect. So I need some
We have a gun here, we have some blood, we have a blood trail, multiple people, no one's coming up to us yet. Just check the other walkway too, Sean. Paramedic 1, we have no victim as of right now. We're 2 blocks away from the city hospital, and we believe he was thrown in a vehicle, and we're getting reports of somebody actually walked in with gunshot wounds to the hospital. They've got a description of the vehicle that may have dropped this person off in the ER, and they believe they found it up the street, so they're going to investigate further, and they'll let us know if they find anything else or they
On my days off sometimes, I teach first responders about how to deal with children on the autism spectrum. My oldest child is on the autism spectrum. He also has other physical disabilities. It's kind of a nice way to combine my family life and professional life together, and makes me feel like I'm doing something for my son. Sometimes I feel guilty as all working mothers do, so I guess that's my cheap way of giving back to them. We're heading to South Boston from Dorchester. It's a bit of a trip for a dog bite. One of the things we're worried about is the dog's still on feed, but it says here that she's bitten in another location. Bite. I'm expecting when we get there to probably find somebody that's one aggravated that the ambulance took a while, and two that's been bitten by a dog, and an anxious, aggravated person might be waiting for us. I have the name of he didn't bark or anything, he just jumped. I didn't really see it. He came from behind me and grabbed my arm.
What type of dog was it, man?
It was like the size of a German Shepherd, but it's a mix.
It was a mix. He bit down?
Yeah.
And then he let go right away, or did he fall?
The woman, she's actually a really interesting lady. She works with kids on the autism spectrum in a children's hospital. So, of course, that's kind of a passion of mine.
Did you ask the owner by any chance if the dog was up to shot? That's all I really wanted to know.
That's Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day.
What happened with talking to a woman like this actually helped me. She actually works with my child neurologist, and she said if you ever have questions, call. Ironically, we're there to help her, but I think she's going to help me, and it just made me feel better.
Just a small part, man, okay?
You know, I think we have a plan for it. I guess it's like there's a plan for you. And most people didn't plan on meeting up that day, and, you know, we can use that with things in our own lives.
Next on Boston EMS. We are on the way to first season.
How do you feel right now?
Right now, I'm painful. I'm aggravated. I don't need them.
Are we going to see you again today?
Yeah, you know, a little club we go to.
Don't bitch.
What inning is it?
The 12th inning, what's that?
I'll be by in about 5 minutes. So my son's actually playing in a Little League tournament tonight, so I'm going to try to slide by there real quick. Get the end of the game, provided we don't get a call. Being over and taken? It's a big moment. You got pink all over your face. I just don't want to regret this someday, and the fact that I missed all these games. When?
No, we lost 6-4.
You lost 6-4. Oh. All right, Dad's gonna go back to work, buddy. Yeah, let's say some lies. Bring it in. Hug it out, you buddy. Hug it out. So it's nice to be able to shoot by here real quick. I know that made his day. He always seems to step it up a level when I show up to the game. I love watching him. I always love baseball. I can sit and watch all day.